Right now, everyone is terrified they missed the AI boat. You want the growth, but buying into the biggest AI stocks today feels like standing at the peak of a roller coaster, just waiting for the drop. But if we look back at the 1849 gold rush, the people who actually got wealthy weren't the ones digging in the dirt. Most of the prospectors went completely broke. The real generational wealth was built by the people selling the picks and the shovels. They didn't care if a miner found gold or not. They got paid either way. In 2026, AI is the new gold rush. And instead of gambling on which tech company wins the AI war, I'm going to show you 9 picks and shovels dividend stocks. We are talking about the landlords, the power companies, and the plumbers of the AI revolution. They get paid no matter whose logo is on the side of the server. Let's break down bucket number 1. Bucket number 1 is the data center REITs, or the landlords of AI. These companies do not build the AI chips. They own the highly specialized physical real estate where the AI lives. First up is Equinix, ticker EQIX. Equinix currently has a dividend yield of around 2%. But what we really care about is dividend growth, and they have a historically strong 5-year dividend compound annual growth rate, or CAGR, of roughly 7% to 9% per year. This growth is driven by their recurring AFFO, or adjusted funds from operations. AFFO is the lifeblood metric for REITs because it measures the actual cash left over to pay dividends after the company pays for the routine maintenance of their buildings. Equinix's payout ratio sits comfortably around 60% to 75% of that AFFO. Their AI catalyst is incredibly straightforward. Equinix serves as one of the primary on-ramps where massive hyperscalers and enterprises physically co-locate their AI gear so it can be close to global networks. AI isn't just taking up space. Management highlights that AI means high-density cabinet deals. To picture this, imagine an apartment building labeled data center. The tenants, these AI servers, require so much power and cooling that they are essentially paying premium penthouse rent for the exact same square footage. Next in this bucket is Digital Realty Trust, ticker DLR. This stock pays a higher current dividend yield of roughly 3%, with a 5-year CAGR in the low to mid-single digits, around 3% to 5%. Their payout ratio is also safe, landing between 70% and 80% of AFFO. Digital Realty's advantage is scale. They own massive hyperscale campuses in major AI hot zones like Northern Virginia, Dallas, and Phoenix. Right now, they have a record leasing backlog of multi-megawatt, AI-optimized deployments. On the whiteboard, picture a row of blank warehouse boxes. As AI servers move in, they require completely upgraded, thicker power lines. Digital Realty provides that specialized infrastructure, allowing them to slap higher rent tags on what used to be ordinary digital real estate. The third landlord is Iron Mountain, ticker IRM. They offer a dividend yield of about 3% and a low to mid-single-digit 5-year CAGR. Their payout ratio is sustainable at 70% to 85% of AFFO. You probably recognize Iron Mountain from the shredder trucks or for storing boxes of corporate paper records. But right now, they are quietly morphing from storing paper into storing racks of AI servers. Their data center segment is growing at a much faster clip than their legacy business. They have a growing backlog of contracted AI and cloud capacity. For dividend investors, this represents a slow but steady mix shift. Imagine stacking cardboard file boxes and then upgrading those boxes into glowing, high-margin AI server racks inside the exact same warehouse footprint. Bucket number 2 is power. If the data centers are the landlords, the utility companies are the ones keeping the lights on. AI servers are incredibly power hungry. A single ChatGPT query requires nearly 10 times the electricity of a standard Google search. This means the power grid is facing unprecedented demand, and the companies that generate and transmit that power are sitting on a massive, decades-long growth runway. First up is NextEra Energy, ticker NEE. NextEra is a hybrid. They own Florida Power and Light, a regulated utility providing a massive, highly predictable base of cash flow. But they are also the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun. This is crucial because big tech companies like Microsoft and Google have aggressive net zero carbon goals. They desperately need massive amounts of clean power to run their AI data centers without destroying their ESG scores. NextEra currently offers a dividend yield around 3%, but their growth is spectacular for a utility, boasting a 10% 5-year CAGR. Their payout ratio is conservative, sitting comfortably around 60% of their adjusted earnings. Next in the power bucket is Southern Company, ticker SO. Southern Company operates heavily in the Southeast, a region experiencing massive population growth and a huge influx of new data center construction. They currently yield roughly 4%. Their dividend growth is slower, with a 5-year CAGR around 3%. But they have an incredible track record of over 70 consecutive years of paying dividends. Their payout ratio is right in the sweet spot for a regulated utility, at about 70% to 75%. Their massive AI catalyst is the completion of Plant Vogtle, a massive nuclear power expansion. Nuclear power provides the constant, 24/7 baseload energy that AI data centers absolutely require. They can't rely on the wind blowing or the sun shining when they are running complex AI training models. The third power play is Constellation Energy, ticker CEG. Constellation is America's largest producer of carbon-free energy, heavily focused on nuclear. Their current dividend yield is low, under 1%. But their dividend growth is explosive, recently hiking their payout by 25%. Their payout ratio is incredibly low, under 20% of their earnings, giving them massive room to continue aggressive dividend hikes. Constellation's biggest advantage is their ability to sign direct, long-term power purchase agreements with the tech giants. They are essentially selling guaranteed, clean, nuclear baseload power straight to the data centers at a premium. Finally, we reach bucket number 3. The back-end hardware and cooling, or the plumbers of AI. The electrical backbone of these facilities can no longer just deliver power. It has to manage highly volatile load variations that can reach several 100% within milliseconds. This bucket builds the physical guts that keep the servers from overloading. First is Broadcom, ticker AVGO. Broadcom has a smaller yield of roughly 1%. But their 5-year dividend CAGR is explosive, historically sitting in the mid-20% range. Their payout ratio is typically between 50% and 70% of earnings. Broadcom is the biggest direct semiconductor beneficiary of the AI boom outside of Nvidia. They make the custom AI accelerators and high-speed networking chips, like switches and optical interconnects, that physically wire thousands of GPUs together. Management notes their AI-related semiconductor revenue is ramping to a multi-billion-dollar annual run rate. Picture 2. AI server farms trying to communicate through a choked, skinny pipe. Broadcom rips out that pipe and replaces it with a thick, multi-lane data highway, collecting a toll on every packet of data that zips across. Because they run an asset-light, high-margin model that cash flows directly into aggressive dividend hikes. Next is Eaton, ticker ETN. Like Broadcom, they have a 1% yield, but a very strong 8% to 10% 5-year CAGR and a low payout ratio of 35% to 45%. Eaton provides the heavy-duty electrical plumbing, the switchgear, busways, breakers, and uninterruptible power supply UPS systems. Traditional data center racks used to consume 10 to 20 kilowatts of power. AI racks are pushing toward 50 to 100 kilowatts and beyond. This level of density requires specialized electrical systems to handle the immense heat and distribute power without causing catastrophic failures. On the board, draw a glowing AI data center cube, then pull back the wall to reveal a maze of complex pipes and valves labeled power lines and UPS. As AI demands surge, Eaton gets contracted to install thicker, more robust pipes, and each one drips coins into a dividend pool. The last stock is Texas Instruments, ticker TXN. They offer a 2% yield, a 10% to 12% 5-year CAGR, and a payout ratio of 60% to 80% of earnings. Texas Instruments doesn't make the flashy, headline-grabbing AI brains. They make the boring analog and power management chips. But here's the secret. These analog chips sit inside every single power supply, voltage regulator, and sensor that allows those expensive GPUs to talk to the network reliably. As servers pack more GPUs per rack and run incredibly hot, the demand for robust, power-efficient analog components skyrockets. Think of a server board as a city block full of giant GPU skyscrapers. Texas Instruments makes the tiny, essential utility boxes on every street corner. The city cannot function without them, and they quietly collect a small fee on every transaction that adds up to a reliable dividend stream. The pattern across all three of these buckets is identical. Massive AI demand leads to multi-year contracts and backlogs for these infrastructure companies. Those backlogs turn into highly visible recurring cash flows. And those cash flows turn into sustainable growing dividends for you. Now, a word of warning. These are still equities exposed to interest rate cycles, regulations, and tech spending trends. They are not risk-free bond proxies, but if you are applying the rule of 72 to compound your wealth, these picks and shovels companies offer a way to participate in the biggest technological shift of our generation, while still generating the cash flow you need to build your $100,000 roadmap today. Don't chase the hype. Buy the infrastructure.